Messed up already. So, not with the food, but I pressed pause on this stupid ass new fan of mine. It's like the what? 8th fan I've had this year since January. No, that's lovely and done. Can you smell it? So now what I'm gonna do, right? I'm gonna add the chicken and everything else back into it. Boil on my kettle water and we go from there. Now I'm gonna let that sweat off a little bit. Let it get its own juices, and then we go from there. Now I'm gonna put my peppers in and all the other ingredients. And you guys tell me, would you allow me to cook for you? Now guys and girls, let's have a look. Let it sweat off for a little bit so it can get, you know, get its own juices flowing. Have a look at that, look. See how when you look at the bottom of the pot and it look kind of like that. Once you put the water in on my kettle, it's gonna be done. See it's thickening up already? That's because I put a couple pieces of potato in there to start it off so they can fry like french fries. So we're going to put the hot water in it. It's going to break down and dissipate and thicken it up instead of having to use flour or cornstarch. Thymes in there, and then I put the rest of the carrots and the potatoes. I wouldn't normally put the potatoes and the carrots in right away, but I'm doing it now because I'm hungry. So now put in some water. Now depending on how thick you want your sauce, be mindful of how much water you put in there. You see what I'm saying? But keep in mind again as well that when you're doing brown stew or anything that requires water to boil, you have to add back more ingredients because now you're thinning it out, all the ingredients that was in there, if that makes sense to you. So we used about that, like 2.5 cups of water. Now like I said, like it's basics to doing anything, like 4 ingredients, certain ingredients for everything. I put all my ingredients in, but I put in a chicken oxo cube. I'm gonna give you ingredients on my list. I'm sending out samples, to be honest too. We're gonna open up a Facebook page to sell things internationally. If I sell it internationally and locally, I'll sell it by the jar, by that. But internationally, got to be by the case. So I'm gonna need some bouillon as well. I'll put that in there for actual flavor for myself. And keep in mind, I don't use too much salt. So watch this. I'm gonna add some soy sauce. Look, £3.45 for that. That's good, because I'll show you how much I spent at Tesco the other day. And this gives it some color too. Not too much. This is light soy. So if you're gonna try to do it like how I do it and use soy, I suggest you use dark soy. Dark soy is thicker and is also good for caramelizing. So even if you want to caramelize chicken and all that, I mean marinate it for just some regular chicken. Like the sugar and dark soy and light soy. Let it sit overnight, it gets brown, and you go from there. Bang, get a hack. I know, but this is some oyster sauce. I love oyster sauce in my plates of food, because keep in mind, I have a bachelor's in health and nutrition food science in Pan Asian industry, in Pan Asian cooking. So, in cuisine, I use this all the time. But normally in real life, I'm shit at anything else now. I can cook, but I just never want to be a head chef, sous chef, nothing. I just wanted to be a chef de party, go to work, make my paycheck, and go home. Simple. Oh, I forgot to tell you, there's the other soy sauce I got. Is light soy. Nah, we got it for a little up in King Seif. This was like, I think like 3 something, but it's only 500 milliliters. The other one's 1500 milliliters. You know, so a quart and a half. Put the other piece of pepper in there. It's not, like I said, it's not on my Scotch bonnet because I couldn't get it. But even so, when you buy Scotch bonnet, you have the red, yellow, you even have orange ones. If you want it spicy, use green. You know what I mean? If you want it mild, use the red one because it starts to go sweeter because it's getting more riper then. Or if you want it medium, use the yellow one. See? So we'll put that in real quick. Close that back down. I'm telling you, just went next door to my neighbors. And look at that, look. It's not thickened up yet. But you can see that color. That's got depth in it. Alright, now put some tomato paste in there, or tomato paste in there. Tomato, not too much. Mix that around for a little bit. Oh, like I said, I'm gonna show you guys all the other things I'm gonna make. If not, did I tell you already? I'm not sure if I told you already, but I'm gonna open up a Facebook. Yeah, I did tell you. Yeah. Sorry, them flowers are making me forgetful. Oh, don't mind me. Now, let's see what's happening right here. Now let's have some ketchup. Hey, I'm not gonna lie, right? Ketchup makes anything taste nice. You see what I'm saying? I buy a lot of aged tomatoes to age them, and then and just make my own ketchup or anything like that there, Make my own sweet and sour sauce. Like I tell you guys, look, sweet and sour sauce, right? Is equal parts sugar, equal parts equal parts white sugar, equal parts ketchup. So if you do 2 cups of ketchup, you do 2 cups of sugar, and then let's do it over 2 cup scale. And then what you'll do, you'll put 3 grams of vinegar in there, or even a bit more if you want. It just depends on how thick you want it, and that's authentic Chinese, Southeast Asian sweet and sour sauce. So you can compare it to that. So when you go to your takeaway and all that there, and you get that there compared to Macca's or anywhere else is like jam. But all it is ketchup, white sugar, and vinegar. So if you want to make it taste a bit more acidic, right, you add more white vinegar. Oh, and I forgot, put some lemon, pineapple juice in there as well. So if you're using 2 cups of sugar, you put 3/4 cups of pineapple juice. And even if you just want to get a couple fresh pineapples and grind that so it has a better thicker consistency, it'd be stringy, bang. Let's go. Can't keep on pulling the top over, but I tell you, I'm starving, so I'm forcing my food. But as you can see, look at that. Look, it's getting thick. So now I'm gonna turn the volume down, reduce it, put it on to 1. And then last but not least, I'm gonna put in my sweet peppers. Maybe I should make some sliders too, Put some dumpling in there to make it thicker. Not too sure. I'm lazy when it comes to doing the dumplings and all that, and keep them on cooking for myself. Live by myself, so it's fend for yourself night every night. So this will be my dinner tonight. Tomorrow will probably be my lunch and my dinner again. And do I have to do anything tomorrow? No, it'll probably be my breakfast, lunch. Now it'll be my breakfast. But you catch it. Oh, on a side note, you know what to make this better to cook for you guys? Because I know a lot of you like crock pots at him and all that. You could do it in a crock pot easier, but I do this from scratch right there. And thanks Lorraine for the pot. I still use it all the time, But I'm gonna order myself some Dutches and all that just soon, like I said, you know what I mean? And then once I move from around there, get someone rent out my flat from me, and then do industrial kitchen and open up a small kitchen and then start selling things like that and promote the F out of it, and hope you guys will support. I'm even gonna be selling glass candy, friggin' yeast popcorn. You see what I'm saying? CMOS, not that UK stuff we like see on TikTok and all that there. You island people know strawberry CMOS, banana CMOS, regular CMOS, fruit CMOS. What you telling me, yo? Come on now, come on. Ah, guess what? I forgot to put in some cloves. I couldn't find no pimento, so gotta use cloves. You know what I mean? So normally just break them all up, but finding cloves out here is hard, man. Almost coming along. It's thickening up. It's reducing down. You don't want to have it go too thick, you know what I mean? Got tweets there. I'm just ready to eat. Starving on a Friday. Hey, sorry about the noise outside. Someone's car alarm's going off. I live in the city, keep in mind, right? Almost done. Yo, that's sticking right up, right? But guess what? Hands. Some boiled dumplings in there. No, while my boiled my boiled dumplings are steaming down. I mean, the thickened up gravy and all that. You know, wash up my dishes real quick. Clean as you go. A clean kitchen is an effective kitchen, and I'm sure no one likes to wake up first thing in the morning to a dirty kitchen. That water's freaking piping, huh? Ooh, well, that water's piping hot. So I think I my temperature raised in 180 degrees. Oh, that's like kettle water? That must have just, oh. Nah, that's hot. You wouldn't believe I'm got a dishwasher right there. Oh, hey, you boss, this water's hot, man. I need my dishwasher. Simple reason why I don't have enough dishes to wash. See that, look? While I'm waiting for my food, kitchen's clean. Last not but least, because I don't like my peppers with no slop in it. In about 5 minutes. Look at that, that's thickened a lot. See what I'm saying? Add in my peppers. Give it a little, just a little slight little, you know? Look at that. Look, come on guys, look. Submerge all my peppers. You know, serve. Simple. Hand meal. Quick and easy. Well, not quick and easy, but easy. Yeah, no. Let's go have a look now. You telling me. Look at that. Everything is done up proper. Look. Look at that sauce too, guys. Look. And the peppers are just perfect. Let's serve up now. You ready? I'm ready. Yum. Don't laugh at my spoon. I keep on forgetting to get a metal one. I used it to make some chips one day and I forgot it was plastic, so I guess it's just half the calories. Get it? Okay. Look, they got boiled dumplings right there. Your coleslaw, the way I like it, nice and wet and runny. Got your white rice. Look how fluffy that rice is, look. Little bit of gravy on top with carrot, pepper. Right? Look at that Brownstew chicken. Look. Green peppers in there. Look. Sorry about the noise outside. City boy, Birmingham, UK. And there's a nice home cooked meal. Brownstew chicken. White rice. Coleslaw made from him. And don't forget your spinners, A.K.A. dumplings, A.K.A. flour. I'm on 15:43 and I done a part 2. So that's what, 23 minutes. And then I went to the shop and come back. And I done the flowers run. That was about 20 minutes. So all in all, this took less than an hour. Even when I went out the road. Yeah man. Love from Birmingham, UK.